Hello and welcome back to another video. So I'm going to be trying to do a little squishmallow hunting video today. I have a bunch of clips that I've been recording over the past, I don't really know how long. I want to say a couple weeks, but that sounds like a long time. But yeah, a couple of weeks. So I'm just going to put it all together for you and maybe do a little voiceover, maybe a little music. But I didn't ever record an intro or an outro for this video, so that's what I'm doing. But I hope you enjoy watching this and seeing all the squishmallows that I found. Let me know if you want to see any more squishmallow hunts on the channel. This is the first one that I'm doing, so I don't know if you guys are into that much or what, but let me know if you want to see more, if you enjoyed this. And I did film the majority of this footage on my phone, and I did get a new phone, but my old one that I recorded all of this on is like booty cheeks with quality, so sorry for the quality. Some clips I did film with my actual camera, but it's hard because I hate going into stores with like a big bulky camera and just being like, oh, you know, recording like squishmallows, it's too awkward for me. So even just recording with my phone I get nervous, but hopefully you can forgive me and I will try to make it as aesthetically pleasing and fun to watch as possible. But yeah, let me know if you would like me to do any more of these. Let me know what your favorite squishmallow that I found was. Have you ever squishmallow hunted before? Chat with me in the comments about squishmallows because I kind of like them, like not that much, just a little bit. Let's get into the hunt. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy. First was Claire's, and they had a bunch of cuties, but I do have to be really picky about what I get. I can't really afford to get like any 8 inches or anything because I just don't have space. And then at Target they just had this big narwhal. I think she was like 16 inches or something. Target always has really big ones. And they also had some little Squishville little capsule thingies, and I did get one, but it wasn't a good one and I forgot to film it, but it was like a little cheetah. I didn't really like it. And then at Walmart they had the big bin, and as you can see there's the chance to get the axolotl, but they were not there. All the good ones were gone. There was just that little unicorn pegasus and a bunch of squish doos and more over on the shelf, and I'm so sick of seeing these guys. I literally see them every time I go to Walmart and I just want them to leave. Then onto the juicy store. I went to Hallmark for the first time ever, and look at all of these squishmallows. They have so many, a lot of big ones, and they also had Squishville and some blind bags. I was so excited to see so many squishmallows in one place. I had never seen so many squishmallows in a store before. And they also had this little display. You can see some axolotls and Stacy, and I grabbed a little Archie, and there was a giant Archie. He was so big. I look a hot mess right now. It's been a day. Okay, so as you just saw in the clips, there were so many squishmallows. I've never seen so many squishmallows in a store before. That was so cool to see. I recorded with my phone because I was too nervous to pull out my camera. It was a really small store and like the employees were everywhere, so I was like, I'll just record a little bit with my phone. So I did end up getting a hot pink Archie, and I've been kind of eyeing him for a while, but I was always like, you know. So they had 8 inches, and the 8 inches were $15, which is like a little pricey, but I deserve it today. I deserve it today. I'm pretty sure this is hot pink Archie. I don't know. On the tag it has the squad with like the other axolotls, and they did have the blue one, which I think is Miss V, but I don't really like the fabric on that one too much. If anything, I would get her in 5-inch, or I really want the orange one, Nico, in 5-inch, but they didn't have any 5-inch. They only had 8-inch and up, except for mystery bags. Those were the only 5 inches, and I'm not really interested in those. So I'm very happy with my little boy. Oh my goodness, I have no room for him, but we got him anyway. So yeah, that was that was very exciting. So now I think I'm gonna go to some other places and check for squishmallows. Maybe we'll see. I don't know, but I'm gonna get going. Then I went to another Hallmark and just got a super quick shot of kind of like some lame ones that they had, but they had a lot of like little things, blind bags, micro mallows, Squishville, so there was that at least. And then at Five Below they have so many of these headphones, and also the cookies. I feel like they just cannot get rid of the headphones. And they also had these little Hello Kitty like blind bag toys, and I almost was gonna get one, but I didn't really like the designs or the figures that were on the back, so I just left it, and instead I grabbed some cookies because I had never actually tried them before. Okay, so as you saw, they had a lot of squishvilles and stuff like that, and I have been so drawn to the little juniper squishmallow or squishville for so long, and I finally got him. He's so cute. Let's see if this thing will focus. He's so cute, and I love the little baby tag on them too. I don't care about this car thing. I think it's so ugly. All I wanted was the little juniper, and I've seen these like at Target and stuff, and they're like $20, but it was only $13 there. Yeah, it was only $12.99. So I thought that was pretty decent. And then I didn't expect Five Below to have anything, but they had the cookies, and I was like, you know what? We might as well. Like, it's been a long day of squishmallows, and I'm a little bit hungry. So let's just try them. Sadly, they do not have squishmallows on them. I do like cookies like this. They smell really good. They're good. Then next at Walgreens, there were some of this octopus, and I normally love the octopi, but I do not vibe with that one. But they had this little Christmas angel, and I'm guessing this is an alien. I think it is. It's pretty cool. I like the galaxy print, and like the constellation is pretty cool, but too big. And then back at Target, once again, they had the little s'mores and the unicorn mermaid. I'm not a big fan of these, but yeah, they had them. Target, honestly, it has been a little bit poppin' lately. I've been finding a bunch every time I go, so thank you, Target. I really appreciate it, honestly. I really do. And I almost didn't notice, but there was a boba down here. This is like a little boba drink, and she's pretty cute. I don't really like the fabric on these kinds. It's like a different printed fabric, and it feels different, and I don't really like it too much, but very cute. And as you can see, there's a bunch of cuties on there. I wish they made Abe like the bearded dragon in like a 5-inch. I would love to have that. And then at Aldi, they had some. It's so weird for Aldi to have squishmallows, but they had all of these, and I did end up picking up Mary for myself. So cute. I have her in 5-inch, so now I have her in 8-inch as well. But they had these Halloween ones. Pretty cute, pretty cute. And then over at Walmart, they have squishmallow slippers. I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're pretty funky. I stood there in the aisle for so long debating on whether I should get some or not, because I was like, squishmallow slippers, but like I don't wear slippers, so I just left them. If there's a character that I really liked, then I maybe would have picked some up, but I did not. And then this time around at Walmart, I hit the jackpot. I found a fresh bin, you guys. A fresh bin. I was going through them. I was putting them in my cart because I was trying to dig to the bottom. They had this cow, Kalina, I think, and they had like this bear with like the little honey and an octopus. They had some good ones, you guys. Oh my goodness, I was so excited that I found it. I literally never find like stuff freshly stocked, so it was very exciting. So I did end up picking up 3 squishmallows, and only one of the bears with the honey was for me. The other 2 I got for some friends and sent off to them, so that was very exciting, along with my bread that was in the cart. Then at Party City, I saw some Ryan's World clips and an empty micro mallow box, which is just like the saddest thing ever. I don't know why, this is just like hilarious, but it was made up for because they had the deep sea squish, and I was so excited. I did end up picking up this orange one, but I kind of regret it. I kind of wish I picked up the purple one now that I am looking back at this again. I think I like that one a lot more. Like I said, Target has been popping off lately, so I did find these little Lang Hug Me's. They're very cute, but not my vibe. And you'll see the next squishmallow I got is very hype, and disclaimer, I did not end up getting it. There was someone else in the aisle who was into squishmallows, and I offered if they wanted to buy it, and they did want to buy it, so they ended up buying her. And yeah, it was an axolotl. It was Cressida, I think. Very cute. I was so excited to see her, but I did end up leaving her. And then lastly, Walgreens once again. This is where I found my frog. I included this clip in my Amoeba unboxing video, but I thought I would show you how she was the last one on the shelf. So cute. And they had these as well. They had a big Zozo, which I do have. This is not where I got him, but I did get him at Walgreens before. So yeah, they had these other ones. They were all very cute. So yeah. So that's it for the squishmallow hunt. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing me get Archie and having all of those adventures. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you would like to see more squishmallow videos, squishmallow hunts, organization, any sort of squishmallow content, let me know in the comments down below. And also like this video if you did like it. That shows me that you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.